Metal Hammer presents Eric Braverman's The Greatest Music Ever Created and How It Ruined Our Lives. With very special guest, Slayer's own steel bender, Kerry King. And another episode of Heavy Metal Babysitter.
Oh, Justin Bieber, huh? The year of Justin Bieber. You hear what happened to him? He was in a terrible car accident this morning. I was reading the newspaper. I think he was decapitated, actually. Body was burned beyond recognition. Bieber decapitated. Body was burned beyond recognition. Sorry.
Kerry King.
Are you still collecting reptiles?
Yeah, I do reptiles.
Why do you relate to reptiles better? It seems like you are relating to them more than just a hobby.
I'm good at it. I can produce stuff, and actually, I get home next weekend, and the weekend after that, there's a big reptile show in Anaheim.
Oh yeah.
And I'll have 2 tables there, hawking shit, you know.
Isn't that guy from the Chiricahua Mountains that puts the whole thing on, Bob? I thought this guy lived in Arizona that put that Anaheim show on.
This particular one put on by a guy in Chicago.
Okay. I think he might even. I think it's the same people. What's a subject that you won't touch? Like you've written some pretty tough songs. What is a subject you will not touch lyrically? Like I can't write about that subject.
I haven't come across it yet.
So you're not what makes you uncomfortable?
I don't know. I'm a pretty comfortable guy.
Do you have any fears? Give me a fear. Nothing?
Not really.
Look at that, you didn't even flinch. I could
Anthrax getting huge.
What about anthrax getting huge?
That's a fear.
Scary. All right, sorry. That's our Troy Boyer in our gallery today with a good answer. So, you seem of all the deities, you seem to like Jesus the least. Like you don't have like an anti-Buddha album or anything, or there's not Mormon songs. There's like a couple that are kind of Muslim, maybe jihad or something. But Christianity, is that especially, or is it just to get all the good reactions you get?
Well, reactions are fun. You know, I remember when I wrote Cult, the original chorus was, you know, I was trying to be true to myself, and it said, I made my choice, and when I made the record say it was 666, because metal fans would love that. But if I stayed true to myself, I would have said atheist, which is the same syllable count, but it wouldn't have the pop, you know? I'm an atheist, but it's fun to write devil songs because Christian people are so upset in their beliefs, you know, and they seems like they're not happy unless they make everybody else think like they do because they're uncomfortable in their own skin. I mean, look at how many people, do you see Satanists come to your house and say, hey, please be a Satanist? The answer is no.
Yeah, no, I cannot. I'm remembering because they come to my house.
Goddamn Jehovah's Witness will be there fucking 7 in the goddamn morning.
Right.
Why can't I sleep? You fucking want me to believe in God and you want me to get out of fucking bed?
Would you be willing to fund that program? Like
what? Sending
out
I'd be willing to show them this.
Knock on doors? God, you should just go and knock on people's doors and show them that.
Come on, Jehovah.
Let's wrap this up with, well, first of all, so you don't realize that you're a legend.
It's hard not to realize, but I don't sit and take, you know, I don't sit and jack off in my closet about it or anything, you know.
Never have.
No. You know, it's just that.
Because that's you become almost a little American treasure, as funny as it sounds. You know, because when I go into a cave on one of my spelunking adventures, I could be in the cave for 4 hours and all of a sudden just etched in the wall is the Slayer logo.
Yeah, somebody sent me a picture of like Christ's tomb in Jerusalem or something.
Yeah.
It had a Slayer on it. I'm like, that's pretty rad.
Right. I mean that you never get at your brushing teeth and go, yeah.
No, I just think that's rad. I think it's cool. You know, I don't sit there and go, yeah, that's me. You know, I'm not that kind of dude.
If music didn't exist, where would you be?
Creating it.
Wow, so you would have invented music. Wow. What time's the concert start?
We're already back from it, dude.
When's the concert?
Here's your money.
Thank you, man. Needs a concert. All right. So what have we learned this episode? We've learned that Slayer is probably the most non-BS metal band of all time. A band that never compromises, that they give us what we want. We also learned that for being so intimidating, Kerry King is just a jovial old friend. What else have we learned? Well, I guess we've learned that you should never try to drink 750 milliliters of Canadian Club while you're babysitting. That could turn out bad. Well, now I'm hoping to go interview the corpse of Justin Bieber. So I guess we're on our way to what? Canada? I think it's this way.
Eric Braverman, of course you are. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. This shit!
This has been another Metal Hammer presentation of the greatest music ever created and how it ruined our lives with your host, Eric Braverman. We'd like to thank you, Slayer's Kerry King, and our sponsor, Zinke Electronics, makers of smoky amps. This has been your announcer, Russ Walton, speaking.